Good morning, everybody. This is Nature's Daughter coming to you live with a Aquarius time reading. Innovate, unique, open mind, January 20th through February 18th. Take an unusual path. Now, let's get the disclaimers out of the way before we get started. This reading is for entertainment purposes. It's for adults only. Don't go out and make any life altering decisions based on this reading or any other. Go within, go with God, be your own leader of discernment, and make your decisions that way. Okay? If you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and if you'd like to, grab a membership. I took down the Hi Big 1111. I hope you're having a very blessed day. I took down the GoFundMe account. Nobody was donating, and I understand that people are paranoid. It's holiday season, and people are doing all kind of gross stuff. So I get it. Anybody that wants to donate to our cause, my cash app is in the description. You can do it that way, or you can donate through YouTube. Thank you for sending love and prayers, Big 1111. We're still in the hospital. I'm coming to you live from the hospital, as you can see. Hubby's still recovering. We haven't gotten to a rehab facility yet, so fingers crossed we'll be able to get him in a rehab facility soon. But right now, we're still in the hospital, about 35, 36 days in. So we're almost a month and a half in. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get into this Aquarius time reading. This reading will not resonate with everyone, and it's not supposed to. It's not a personal reading, it is a general reading for Aquarius. So let's get into it. Yeah, get into it. Yeah, get into it. Yeah. Hey. So, Aquarius time, innovate, unique, open mind, January 20th through February 18th. Take an unusual path. So, you're on the right path, and the path that you're taking is not the one that everyone else will walk down. It's your path because it's your journey. This was not a conference call, it was for you only, Aquarius. And I'm talking to my high vibing Aquarius, not the low vibrational ones that are out here wreaking havoc on people's lives. I'm talking to the high vibrational Aquariuses that are living on the right side of karma, that believe in the Most High, and are living their lives right in faith, not fear. Okay, so let's get into it. Get into it. Yeah. Get into it. Yeah. Get into it. Yeah. I'm feeling upbeat. I have my coffee, so I'm excited. Like I said, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the tribe. Let's get into this reading. Yeah. We're getting into an Aquarius reading. Woo! All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's see, what deck do we want to start out with today? I'm just going to let you guys know that the energy that I'm feeling, it's great energy. I I think that says at dim C1000. Hi, hi. Hopefully, everyone's having a very blessed day. One thing I do want to say to everyone is make sure you're loving on your loved ones. I mean, really be honest with you. You just don't know when your time is coming or when your person's time is coming. So love them while you have a chance, right? Because 10 minutes from now is not promised, let alone tomorrow, right? So if you're against it, then maybe you should leave the room, okay? This reading is for people that believe in this. If you don't believe in it, then toodaloo, you can leave voluntarily, okay? Don't come here with what, you know, that doesn't matter. If you don't believe it, just leave. We're not going to debate. And if you keep commenting negatively, I will kick you out if you don't want to leave voluntarily. So make a choice and move on. All right. And if you feel like it goes against Christianity, that's your opinion. I really don't care. I'm not a Christian, so I'm not preaching Christianity. Did you not see what the title was? It says Aquarius time, which means we're doing Zodiac readings. Okay? Moving on. Um, just love on your people. Okay, guys? High vibes over here. High vibrations. I don't know why people hunt down tarot readers just to tell us how much you disagree. Doesn't matter if you disagree, you know. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Doesn't matter what you feel, just leave. Doesn't matter. If you don't believe it, then see you later. Anyway, moving on. And if I have to keep talking to you about it, then I can go ahead and put you in a timeout. Is that what you need? Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do that because I'm not in the mood. I don't need to give anybody any explanations. This is my channel. All right, so moving on. They try to be nice to people and they take advantage of my kindness. But moving on, like I said, guys, make sure you're loving on your people because you never know when your time is going to come or their time is going to come. So hold on to the love of it all, high vibes. Make sure you're reaching an elevation, a frequency of receiving great things and learning lessons as they come. Because every lesson that you have to learn isn't going to be all sweet and cute. Sometimes it's going to be very painful and it's going to take a chunk out of your heart, but it's a lesson that you need to learn, right? All of our lessons aren't happy rainbows, right? Some of our lessons are heart wrenching and takes your breath away. You guys saw me ugly crying when my husband got the day that I found out he was injured. I didn't have anybody to talk to because it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and even though it was a critical situation, it's hard to wake somebody up and say, "Hey, this is happening." They're like, "Okay, there's nothing I can do about it. I can send you prayers, but I need to get my rest," and I get that. But I've learned the lesson. I know what my lesson is in this situation. Divine time and be patient and know that just because someone is close to you or family doesn't mean that they mean you the best, right? A lot of people just they can't help but see dollar signs in every situation, and you can call on them just to let them know what's going on, and they can also answer that call however they choose to. They can be high vibing, they can be low vibing, they can be indifferent, they can be selfish, they can be, you don't have any control over anyone but yourself, right? So, and that's also a lesson for me to release control to the Most High and understand that the Most High knows what's best for me no matter what, right? The Most High knows what's best for me, and I have to put the burden and the control in the hands of the Most High and be okay with whatever the Most High brings to me. However, that lesson comes, learn the lesson. Look for the lesson in any situation, no matter how bad it seems. Just look for the lesson. Learn the lesson so you can get to the blessing on the other side and ascend to the next stage, right? And be ready to give the deuces and cut cords with and release anyone and anything that no longer serves your higher purpose because high vibrations don't always come easy, you know. Sometimes people will try and try and try to press your buttons. Sometimes people will go above and beyond just to try to bring out your ugly side. Meanwhile, all they're doing is showing their lack of integrity or character, right? So you don't have to meet people where they are when they're coming at you like that. You just pray for their healing and move forward in love and light, right? Because, like I said, we can only control ourselves. We can control how we react to people and their ignorance. We can't control the level of ignorance or integrity that they possess, right? That's right, Big 1111, the growth of the lesson. I had a chaplain come visit me yesterday, and he told me that I humbled him by the lessons that I learned from these experiences that me and my husband just went through, my cancer, his car accident. It wasn't easy. It hasn't been. It still isn't going to be easy. We still have a long road to healing, both of us, but especially him. But we're not letting it get us down. We're not letting anything that other people do get us down. It is what it is. Um, if nobody donates to us, that's fine. It's okay. Um, for me, it's just a lesson in who has your back in a horrible situation and how they have your back in a horrible situation. Some people are going through their own stuff, and they can't help you the way you want them to help you, but they can send you love, light, and prayer. You know, even though we need money, that doesn't mean anybody has it to give. It's the holiday season, and everybody's going, like I said, going through their own personal issues. So most people don't have money to spare right now, and even those who do, they want to give it to who they want to give it to. They might be allotted to somebody else, right? It is what it is, but I'm not expecting anyone to be there for us financially. It would be nice if we could get some donations, but we're going to have to fight through this until our blessing comes and our financial abundance blessing comes, and we're going to be fine until then. So I am moving in faith, not fear, and I know that everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. You know, this too shall pass, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So that's how you guys need to look at things moving forward. Just know that every lesson is not going to be what you want it to be. It's going to be what it is. And you got to accept it for what it is and look for the lesson no matter what. No matter how hard it feels to look for that lesson. Just look for it, learn it, and move forward another life. Truth, Big 1111. Um, but let me get to this reading so you guys can have, a little bit of insight as to what's to come. Understand that I am not God and I'm not pretending to be. Um, go within, go with God for your answers. I am an intuitive guide, so all I do is read the energy and give you guidance moving forward. You have to be your own leader of discernment and figure out what fits for your life and what doesn't. Okay? So, like I said, this is an Aquarius time reading, and we're going to start with Archangel Power Tarot cards. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a very blessed day. Don't let anyone or anything get you down, because I'm telling you, not only does life be lifing, but the devil is very busy this time of year, whispering in people's ears. And sometimes it's not even the devil. Sometimes it's just, it's demon attachment. Sometimes it's just shadow work that needs to be done and growth that needs to happen on your own part. You gotta look within sometimes and not point the finger outward, because sometimes the finger needs to be pointed right here. Life lessons that you need to learn it and keep moving forward. The bottom of the deck, we got Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. In other words, what I just said, basically, right? And behind that, we got Eight of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Wow. Confirmation. Woo! Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Confirmation. This is confirmation. For Raphael, seek out possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Right? So look into you first, right? Don't be so quick to go outside of yourself for the answers, because most of the time the answer is right here within, right? Because the Most High is right here within, right? So look inside. Follow your intuition, because your intuition will not lead you astray. Your intuition is your connection to the Most High. And we already know the Most High is not going to whisper a lie into your ear. So listen, okay? Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. That's what happens when you drop the fear and pick up the faith, right? Knowing that the Most High has got you, right? Ten of Michael, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you Do that shadow work, Aquarius, right? You got to look at yourself first, right? You can't look outside of yourself and expect everyone else to change but you, right? You got to change yourself, but for the positive. Be reaching for the stars, baby boo, because you are diamond, boop, and you shine bright. Okay? The wheel, Archangel Jeremiah. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness, right? The wheel of fortune is spinning in your favor. You've got this, babe. You just gotta look within and understand that you've got the power. Power. Yes. Ooh, okay. Page of Raphael. A new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuitive insights. What did I say? Follow your intuition. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Confirmation. This is confirmation. You got to see your cup as full and run it over, not half empty or half full. It's not half anything, right? Because you got the strength of a lion. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, let's see what we got here. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That looks so good. All right, guys, they just brought me my food. I'm being truly blessed here. When I tell you I'm being blessed, I'm being blessed. I've had so many crazy things happen, but then there's also always a blessing right afterwards, right? And I'm very thankful because things could go another way, but they're not. Even though things are not going the way I want them to go, they're going decently. And I can't complain, you know? For what? It's not going to change anything. Complaints don't change anything, action does, right? Sitting here just saying, oh, things are going bad. I don't know what to do. No, things might go in a way that doesn't seem right. But if you just take a beat, breathe, and look at your options, you'll see that there are options for you. And this is just another lesson, another season of lessons to be learned and to get to that blessing on the other side. And all blessings are not grandiose. Some of them are small, but they are huge, you know, for the individual person. So thank you, Big 1111. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because I do feel loved. There's angels all around me. Even though there are demon attachments trying to bring me down, there are angels all around me fighting for me, saying, no, thank you. We're not going to accept that energy. We're going to give her the love. Right? So, strength. Archangel Ariel. Strength and grace through kindness, self confidence, forgiveness. Right? And then you've got passed over loved ones, Aquarius, that are just looking out for you, keeping people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose away from you. If you're seeing 1111, 1010, 111, 1212, 777, and 888, this message is most likely for you. Okay? You have the strength of a lion, and there's heavy Leo energy in this reading, right? It may be a Leo that's headed your way. Epiphany, Archangel Raziel, joy through spiritual growth. Hello. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Basically, don't let your bad time be everybody else's bad time. Learn your lessons so you can be that testimony for other people, to let them know that even this too shall pass. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Right? You don't have to let it get to you. New beginnings, Archangel Jeremiah. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Yep, I told you, do that shadow work, baby. Get into it. Do that shadow work so there is nothing anyone can do to make you feel like a lesser version of yourself, right? You are the catalyst between you and the Most High. So be that. Five of Ariel and Queen of Ariel. Five of Ariel, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So stay on the positive side of thoughts, right? Don't let the negativity that comes to you bring your thoughts down to a negative place, because what you think and what you say about yourself comes to light right now. I mean, it's heavy in the energy. So think positive. Even when things that seem to not be going your way, still think positive. Think, okay, this too shall pass. I know I feel like I can't take it anymore, but I know I got strength because I got the Most High on my side, right? So think that way. Don't think, oh God, it's the end. It's not the end because you're still breathing, right? Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So even when you're feeling down, don't let what you're feeling stop you from helping others, right? Because even the things that seem to be horrible can help someone else in their day and make their life a lot better. So don't forget that the things that you're going through are not just about you, they're about your journey on this plane. So it may be a call for you to share what you're going through so you can be a beacon of light for someone else. Okay? Be that beacon of light because that's what you're called to do. All right, so let's get into it. Yeah, the realist deck. At the bottom, we got indulge. Indulge in the greatness that's coming your way and get rid of those attachments because people are sending attachments your way. And a lot of times your ancestors are stopping them in their tracks and sending it right back. But sometimes those attachments come to you. They don't get to attach themselves to you, but they get to try and wreak havoc in your life and make things not go exactly as they're supposed to. Bring obstacles in your world that don't have to be there. But you've got a deep knowing, a deep inner knowing that surpasses the knowledge of most people around you. So they don't understand why these attachments are not attaching themselves to you. They're coming to you and they're trying to wreak havoc, and it's very little. Like you feel the energy, but they don't have enough power to dictate what's going to happen next in your life because of your deep inner knowing. Because you understand what's going on. You got the goggles of truth on, right? And they can't do to you what they want to do to you. Flow. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Fill your cup up, okay, and let it flow. Take time to rest and rejuvenate yourself so that you're not out here giving away all your good stuff and you don't have anything left for yourself. Oh, and what was right behind that? Fill your cup. I can't make this up, guys. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. So, tidy up. Get rid of all those things that no longer serve your higher purpose, right? What did I tell you at the beginning of this reading? Right? Remove yourself and cut cords with anything and anyone that no longer serves your higher purpose. You got to clean it up. Clean it up. All right, inner strength because you got this, babe. Anything that you feel like you don't have, you put that burden at the feet of the Most High and watch how quickly the Most High comes to you and helps you through. Talk to your archangels. If you don't ask them for help, they can't help you. You got free will. And because of that free will, they can't step in unless you ask them to. They can't just say, "Oh, I see what's happening, let me fix it." No, they need your permission first. So give them permission to come help you. Choose love. Don't choose violence. Choose love. Because someone is going to come to you with violence and they're hoping that they can tap your trigger. But if you've done the shadow work or the inner healing, the mind, body, and soul work, that trigger's no longer there. Undress down to your soul, babe. Right? Meet God where you are and undress and tell him everything that you need and watch God come through for you. Divine timing is at play, but guess what? God will come through for you right when you need him to. Soulmate. If you don't have one already, one is coming your way for the singles. But the people who are in a relationship with their soulmate, and sometimes that the energy of that love starts to dim, the light starts to dim because you're not seeing your person for who they are. and you're not appreciating them, something's going to change. They're going to see you for who you are. They're going to appreciate you. And sometimes a horrible life lesson will make you appreciate your mate. So understand that. And what is it? More confirmation that you need to rest, babe. You need to replenish. You need to love on yourself and take care of you, baby boo. Put those boundaries up nice and tight because that's a part of self care. But take care of you. Eat clean. Drink clean water. Take care of yourself. Exercise. Pray. Meditate. Yoga. Do what you need to do to make sure you're okay. Okay? You got to take care of yourself because without you taking care of you, how can you help anyone else? Right? Aquarius, remember to take care of yourself. And don't forget, guys, I'm talking to the high vibing Aquariuses, not the low vibrational ones that are sitting there boo-hooing, thinking that they're a victim and they're entitled to everybody else's energy. You're not entitled to anything. You have to earn the love of other people. People don't owe you anything, okay? Community. Your community is going to have your back through whatever you go, whatever you decide to do, whatever you and the Most High come up with that you're supposed to do for your journey on your path. Your community will support you when you're on your life purpose. So get into it, okay? Make sure you're filling your cup up and you're taking care of you. Make sure you're studying, filling your head with the knowledge that you need to move forward in life and do what you need to do to help others, okay? And the momentum, manifestation, it's just picking up for you. Everything you want and need is going to be right there for you. Everything you touch turns to gold, but make sure you're being of service. Be of service to those in need, right? And tap into your inner child because that's where your creative genes are. That's where you're going to create exactly what you're supposed to. More of manifesting, right? Because everything you touch turns to gold. You're a money magnet right now. Your abundance and prosperity are right there. All you got to do is cut cords with and release everything that no longer serves your higher purpose. And you got this, babe. All is fair because the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor, Aquarius. Okay? Bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the whole picture, not just the main thing in the picture, but look at the whole picture, right? See everything that's in there because if you're focused on one thing, you might get distracted from what you're supposed to be looking at in that picture. But if you see everything in that picture, then you're not going to miss the lesson, right? Because you're about to be blissed out. Like I said, everything you touch turns to gold, so everything you need is going to come to fruition. And you're going to get a chance to have some fun and enjoy life. So get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Somebody is sleepless, like sleepless in Seattle, baby, because them shadows are whooping their butt. Because they were warned not to mess with you, but they're messing with you anyway, right? But they're gonna learn today. Okay, some of you need to find an oracle so you can tap into your gifts. But do what you need to do and tap in, baby boo, because you shine bright like a diamond. You are a star, right? Oh wow, and build your home fell out, right? It's time for you to build what's for you. Okay, you gotta stop and you can only help other people so much. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it, right? When you put on the goggles of truth, you can't take them off, but you can't force anybody else to wear them. So focus on your reality. You can help other people, but you can't force them to meet you where you are, right? You got to let them go through life the way they need to go through life. And some of the things that they have to experience, you can't prepare them for it. It's a part of their growth and their lesson. So let them learn it, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we got the money tree and wealth. Wow, and endings. Wow, money tree, enjoy your wealth. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Yep, because everything you touch turns to gold. Wealth, keep up the great work. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. So you're about to touch everything that you've been praying for. Everything. And I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about love. I'm talking about abundance and prosperity in every way, shape, and form, right? Love and light, wealth, career, all of that. Endings. It's time to say goodbye. It's so hard to say I love you, right? And sometimes it's really just hard to say goodbye because you're loving with attachment. When you learn to love without attachment, you will be able to release people, places, and things when it's necessary. So you got to learn how to say goodbye. Although we've come to the end of the road, you got to let go, baby. It's time to say goodbye. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change. Rebirth. Confirmation, baby. Confirmation. This is confirmation. Get into it. It's confirmation time, babe. It's time for you to understand that everything that happens to you, everything that happens around you is not happening to you. Sometimes it's just a lesson that you need to learn. And if you don't look at it that way, if you think everything is happening to you, then you're not going to see the lesson or learn it. It's going to be an obstacle for you that's going to take a while because you're seeing yourself as a victim instead of a survivor, right? I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to survive it. So survive it, baby. See it for what it is. Okay. Home based and wisdom. Home based. Change your environment. So it might be time for you to make a move, right? Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Home is where the heart is, babe. So it doesn't matter who's there, it matters that you're there and that you're willing to make that positive change and elevate to your level of growth and the frequency that you need to be on to receive what's coming to you, right? Wisdom, use your best judgment. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Look at that beautiful owl. But don't forget the nature of that owl. It's a predator, right? It's a wise predator. So be wise and don't be someone else's prey. Okay? Just gonna pull a couple more cards and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up because I got my lunch sitting here waiting for me and I am hungry. Okay, all right, what was that? Oh wow, that's crazy because closed doors was at the bottom behind the first three cards. Closed doors, start all over, no good opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. What did I say, guys? Confirmation. Because something has to end before the greatness begins, right? So be ready to shut off that chapter, right? The chapter's over, right? The stuff that you think is so bad that was happening to you, you may have already learned a lesson, or you're about to, and you're going to get to the blessing on the other side. So learn that lesson, babe, so you can get to the what? Blessing, babe. Yeah. Duality. Don't lose your vigilance. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Just because someone brought you negativity doesn't mean there's not a lesson for you to learn from that negativity. It's going to make you grow into a better person. People doing things to you that has nothing to do with your character or your level of integrity, right? They're showing who they are, and then you get to show who you are, how you respond to them, right? You don't have any control over what they do to you, but you have every control over how you respond to what people do to you. So respond with integrity and lead with love, no matter what. Okay. All right, foresight. Be far-sighted and alert. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Okay? With that, I'm going to leave you guys. I want you guys to love on yourselves and each other. Take care of yourselves. Just don't let everything that's happening to you be make you feel like you can't learn your lesson or that you're getting beat down. Sometimes it feels like a whooping when it's not a whooping. It's just something that has to happen for you to learn the lesson. Because if it comes to you too pretty, guess what? You're not going to see it as a lesson, right? You got to see it as whatever it is, even if it looks a little ugly at the moment, okay? Look for the lesson so you can get to the blessing and ascend, ascend, ascend. Okay, guys? I love you. Take care of yourselves and each other.